Yeah.
Yep, there they are. Shriek bats.
Die, you stupid things.
Yeah, did you scan those things?
Yeah. I scanned them in the first room they were in.
Okay, good.
It's like as
This
soon as
isn't
something
it?
shows up, unless I immediately shoot it because I forget that I haven't scanned it yet, I scan it.
Okay, remember, missile to our left.
Yeah, I always get
We're
it.
now at 15 missiles. Well, 14 right now, but that's because...
I used one to get the other missile.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like the fact that in the trilogy version they added an out of counter, so that way if you weren't full on missiles when you got a new one, you could tell how many you had.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, that if you were able to see it, the power beam pellets were actually being knocked off of the missile barrier. So if you find yourself in a room where there are two doors that can't be opened with the power beam right across from each other, if you can aim it just right, you can basically have it play ping pong with the you can basically play ping pong with the wall.
It will disperse after a while though.
I know, but it's
And
still
god damn it, I keep forgetting that I need to scan these
there's
ones.
one down there and there's one by the door.
Yeah. And I think
Oh,
one in a wall somewhere.
no, it's one. It
Oh,
should.
yeah, yeah,
It's right there.
yeah,
It's right there.
yeah, underneath these fuckers.
Although people cannot see me pointing. Although you can see me point either.
Well,
Maybe.
well, well, I think they could see the thing underneath the mushrooms.
Oh, maybe.
And by the way, you can kill those whisper things with the
With the
plasma beam,
I know. 10.
which is very helpful.
Yeah, because those things are annoying. Even in their underwater cousins.
Just wait until Prime 2 with Dark Whispers.
There's dark whispers.
I think so. I'm trying to remember if there are Dark Whispers. I remember the areas from Prime 2, just not the enemies. But then again,
Usually,
the enemies are kind of the last thing I try and memorize from a game.
true. Charge beam. How this thing is useful.
It's like
By the way, the charge beam is more powerful than a missile, so.
yeah. So if you're gonna spam something, spam a charge beam.
And there's no ammo counter for it, so you can just take that, take that, take that, take that, take that.
Yeah. Although you can
Oh,
only really spam charge beam shots in
oh, this
Prime 1
is
and Prime 3 and Prime 2 with the power beam only because of beam ammo.
ammo count.
Yeah,
Although
and for those of you wondering, I don't really mind the beam ammo because
it's kind of like a Call of Duty or something.
it's like Halo basically because Halo has energy weapons that have an ammo count.
Well,
And I'm used to Halo, so I don't care.
I'm used to first-person shooters with ammo counts, so it won't really bother me very much.
Yeah, but I did call bullshit on Shadow the Hedgehog having an ammo count for a fucking sword.
Okay, yeah, that was complete bullshit.
Yeah, beam ammo is fine because I'm used to Halo. Sword swings, not so much.
That's just plain crap. But then again, it's kind of like Minecraft, but that's a bit different.
Well, that's because it has durability, which is, which
You can
uh,
swing
which actually,
you can swing it as much as you want. It's just you can only hit something a certain amount of times.
yeah, it's like
Oh wait, remember there's something above you.
um, do
Do
I?
you need the morph ball? I mean morph ball bombs.
I think you need try.
Oh,
Mm,
I do know there's a missile
I
expansion.
just
But
remembered that I don't have the frickin' map. Hang on, I'm just checking something.
Okay, that's where. Wait,
Yeah,
no, yeah. If you
up
go
there
through,
is the way to the bombs. So yeah,
yeah, up there's incinerator drone, which I, which I don't really like the boss fight.
but the music is pretty good.
It's basically yeah, it's the same thing as Hive Totem. It's just they just took out the choir beginning.
No, they still have the choir.
No, the choir beginning was taken out. Okay, that's just the missile expansion that's right above the door we need to go to, and you can't jump that.
Yeah, yeah, it's like if you can reach it, then that's a
Well,
massive
yeah,
shortcut.
I mean, if you had the space jumps, if you had the space jump.
Yeah.
I forgot. I don't know. Do you end up having the space jump when you start Prime 2 before you end up losing it?
Um. Yeah, you do lose the space jump at the beginning of the game, and you do have it from the beginning.
Power bombs?
No.
Then how the heck is there a power bomb guardian?
I'm not sure actually.
Maybe they just scanned enough of the technology from Samus's suit, took a bit of the part that holds the power bombs, and then bam, power bomb guardian.
Or maybe some of the stuff that, or maybe the Luminoth made some of the same technology as the
Maybe they're maybe
Chozo, because they do have a screw, because they don't have a screw attack guardian,
true.
but there's a screw
As,
attack in the game, so.
uh, what would they
And I
name
just
that?
remembered that I need to scan the medium energy things.
Yeah. Question: what the heck would they name the thing if there was a screw attack guardian? A screw guardian? Attack guardian?
I'd say screw guard. I'd say just screw attack guardian because
Screw guardian kind of sounds a bit funny.
yeah, screw guardian sounds like something kids shouldn't know about. I realize these are T-rated games, but
Still,
but still,
it's made by it's
it,
Nintendo. It's Nintendo. You don't
plus
expect stuff like
plus
that.
it's not really T-rated for anything other than gore, which is not very much. So kids could possibly play the damn thing. Scanning.
Oh yeah, there is the choir. Couldn't see it. Okay, I hate this thing. Mainly because there's no way for you to dodge that flame then sidestep.
Well, you can jump.
Well, every time I do, it ends up knocking me into a wall and I can't move for a few seconds and then I end up dying. I am not kidding. That's what happened.
I've never died on this thing, but I can see what you mean.
I only died once because when I tried dodging its fire, it ended up knocking me into a wall.
Yeah, I understand.
And I could
well,
and I couldn't and I
well,
couldn't
usually
move,
I just stay up against the
and
wall.
I couldn't move for a few seconds and well.
You were
yeah.
low on health, so it killed you.
Yeah, and those war wasps.
Yeah, I can understand how you died to this thing.
It was kind of a bullshit thing, but still.
Yeah,
You did scan the thing, right?
yes.
Okay, just double checking. Still, music's awesome.
Yeah.
They could if they had a better design for the thing that guards the bombs, the morph ball bombs, that may end up being a pretty good, may end up being a better boss fight.
Yeah.
Then, I mean, the concept's kind of good, but it's not really something to expect.
How ironic, this game has a reputation for sucky flamethrowers.
I know.
Because
But
this boss kind of sucks, and the upgrade for the plasma beam is a flamethrower, and that kind of sucks.
And it's just
It's
called
actually usable in the
Final-
trilogy version because with you can
You're
actually
able-
aim
you're
with
able
the
to- you're
freaking Wii remote, but still.
If I actually had that thing, if I was Samus, I would use the flamethrower and move it around like a sword or something.
Yeah, plus the flamethrower actually deals a lot of damage. It's just in the GameCube version you can't freaking aim it, so
It's just god awful when it comes to aiming.
Yeah. Because of its power in the Wii, I'll actually end up using it.
And the control that the Wii version gives you.
Yeah, in the Wii version I'll probably end up using the flamethrower a lot more often than in the GameCube version just because of its power and the control.
Yeah, I know. Although I still have to say this, the name is really unoriginal. Flamethrower, that's the best they can come up with.
Yeah, it's like
They
the only reason it's like I can understand Super Missile because that's a series staple at this point.
Yeah, that's
and everything else sounds freaking awesome.
Wave Buster, Ice Spreader. Oh look, Stone Toad.
How much do you want to bet
You forgot to scan the Stone Toad.
Yeah. How much do you want to bet either my mom or my sister, depending on who's actually listening in on us, has no clue what the heck we're talking about?
Yeah, probably both.
Because I heard someone open the closet earlier, just a
I
second
heard
ago.
your sister a little while ago.
And if she can hear us because, well, the door isn't exactly the thickest thing in the world,
I know.
then yeah, she's probably going like, what the heck are we saying?
Probably. But still, I really like these games.
Me too. I'll probably end up playing.
Prime 3, yeah, how far have I gotten in Prime 3? I've beaten Helios.
I've beaten the game.
I know you have beaten the game. But I'm just saying, right before camp, I beat Helios. Who looks like a Bakugan.
Yeah, I kind of thought so too.
I did a Bakugan joke right when I saw him. Bakugan Brawl, Helios Stand.
And that actually is a joke and a reference to the actual show at the same time, because there is a Bakugan called Helios.
I know.
Although I'm assuming that
Helios.
I'm assuming that Prime 3 came out I can't remember if Prime 3
It came out before. Okay, let's see. I think
E-
Prime 3 came out
Either
like around.
Bakugan was making a Prime 3 reference by accident, or Prime 3 was making a Bakugan reference.
I think it was. Well, Helios is kind of a. It's not. It's like a mythology name, so.
Ah.
It just the look ended up being completely coincidental
And yay, energy tank.
because it just looks like a Bakugan. It doesn't really look like the Bakugan Helios because Helios is an actual dragon in Bakugan. Bakugan Brawl.
You really like Bakugan.
It's a good show.
I lost interest.
And the show is really good. The first game was kind of bad, but the second game they made was really good.
Yeah, the one you gave me, I had a lot of fun with while I had it.
That was the second one.
Yeah.
It's basically
I forget.
it's
Wasn't the first one like the one where it actually tried to emulate the game
yeah,
and it sucked?
terribly. Yeah, in the first game they tried to emulate the battle system from the show and it didn't work very well.
Do you actually have any Bakugan like trading cards and figures and whatever?
Yeah.
I have a few, but I can't exactly remember where they've gone.
Well,
And most of them I got from a friend down the street who is a lot younger than me.
maybe.
Like he's like
Oh yeah.
I think
quick
he's in like
question,
7th grade at this point.
Right above that door, there's a missile expansion, but you need the space jump.
Yep. We'll be getting that later.
Yeah. You have to beat a certain boss.
Well, technically, you don't even need to beat a boss. You just need a certain upgrade.
Well,
and if you know,
well,
if you
actually,
know how
you
to,
can get the space jump very easily if you know how to do the scan jump.
which is basically like,
It's basically like a little glitch that you can do. But
yeah, you lock
it's-
onto something from far away while on top of your ship
and
at the very beginning of the game, like at the very back of it, and you
jump. You
do a dash jump like what you do when you're locked onto an enemy, and you jump sideways.
There's a scan thing at the bottom. Remember?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go find.
It's like right behind us. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
God
you
damn it.
missed. At least you landed on something. I gotta say, the music is really catchy. Well, Joseph Runes and Phase on Mines I seem to have the most trouble remembering what the heck they sound like. Phase on Mines mostly because I really hate that area.
Phase on Mines is
Oh.
too much atmosphere for my liking, and this is just kind of like.
It's kind of this, yeah.
To
This
me,
is-
this is the area you spend the least amount of time in.
I like the music here. It's just kind of this is immersive, the good kind of immersive, but you can't really remember it. And Phase on Mines was just atmosphere, nothing
Yeah,
to it.
pure atmosphere.
Nothing to it, and
It's like
and-
other
and-
M's.
and-
It's like other M's music. It's like if I have to say other M was kind of bad in one point,
it was music.
yeah, it
I
was
have to say,
definitely
the
soundtrack.
gameplay was kind of good, although the completely linear structure kind of feels awkward from a Metroid game. But
Yeah, it's like it's not normal for a Metroid game,
But
but the way they
it's-
set up the
it-
gameplay itself, it's not exactly a bad thing.
it feels more like a 3D fusion, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels like a 3D fusion, but even more linear.
I know, and that's kind of a. I mean, I want to play Fusion, and I heard that, and I heard in the Nintendo Direct, the Iwata said that they will be putting Game Boy Advance games onto the Virtual Console, and I can't wait for Metroid Fusion to get on that thing.
I thought Metroid Fusion was already on there through the Ambassador program.
Really? I don't know. I don't have my 3DS on me, and I don't have it hooked up to the internet here, so.
I don't think you. I'm not sure. Anyway,
Oh, here
apparently someone managed to phase on a Venusaur and Scyther hybrid egg, and this is what we get.
Well, yeah. It constantly needs to have synthesis on itself. And, yeah.
And the more you damage it, the more synthesis it needs, apparently.
Yep.
I don't get that. And I think this is the glitched up version where it only plays like the first 30 seconds of the goddamn game.
Yeah, I have the original version of this.
And I managed to scan a bomb, onslaught from behind the goddamn tentacle. And yes, the tentacle is a separate scan, which is the reason why I've never actually managed to do
Oh, I
a
never knew.
full scan
I never
playthrough
knew
of this
that.
game
I
so
never knew
far.
that. So that's two things I never scanned.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the reason why I've never done a 100% scan run of this game. It's because I kept forgetting the damn tentacles. It's like everything else I've gotten. It's just the
Seriously,
damn
who the hell?
tentacles.
I mean, seriously, who the hell would scan the tentacle?
I don't know. Someone who actually noticed it.
I know I didn't. But yeah, this is the looped. This is that 30-second loop version.
And I just realized that I need to scan the damn venom weeds.
Well, there's more of them in here, so you don't
Yeah.
have to worry about that. Just remember to scan it when we come back here again. You don't need to knock that thing out in order to do it. You just gotta make sure you're not near the thing when it...
Dash, jump,
Dash, jump, dash,
jump.
bang. Oh,
Screw you.
fuck you too.
You guys can't see it, but I'm giving it the middle finger.
Hold on, hold on. I want to do something when it comes out.
What are you doing?
If people who've watched Markiplier will know what I'm about to do. If they could see it. Boom! Double finger defense!
Huh?
I'm flipping it off with both fingers. And it's called the double finger defense. It's funny. In one of the videos that he's did, he was playing an Amnesia mod. And a different Amnesia. And one of the things, he was being chased by a zombie. He ended up flipping it off with both fingers. He called it the double finger defense. And the zombie ended up running away from him when he did that. He ended up doing it again, and it still worked. But the moment he did it with one finger, the zombie came and killed him.
It's sentient. And apparently it gives you health and missile pickups, but I don't need them because this boss is stupidly easy.
I never noticed that.
Me either.
The music's kind of bland.
Well, it's like the full version of it is okay. It's just because it's
kind of
glitched out, so it loops constantly. It gets annoying.
Okay. Make sure that thing doesn't see it when it knocks. It's gonna.
I'm gonna keep spamming it with missiles.
Oh, I have 10 missiles to spare, so.
Yeah.
It should
And
be.
haul ass. And I'm gonna need to do it again, aren't I?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hurry, 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 hurry. Yes! You did it! I take it this might end up being a bit longer because we're already almost at 50 minutes. We're at 48 and a half minutes already.
Well, how long?
I had till 3, so.
Yeah.
Well, I actually have to get back to my place at 3, so.
Oh.
Random plants just sprouted out of nowhere and then they
And
just...
Lion King syndrome.
Yeah.
It's like as soon as the damn thing dies, everything goes back to normal.
I never noticed that. Right when the thing dies, you get a little screenshot of the little reflectors up top, and then they end up focusing down to the various suit. It looked like there was a little tunnel you can explore if you could actually reach to the thing.
Huh. Maybe they plan to have you go up there.
Maybe they
time.
planned to have you go up there. Maybe they for like a missile expansion or something, and then they decided to end up scrapping the location for it or something.
Maybe. By the way, this is the only Prime game where you can only have 250 missiles in Prime 2 and Prime 3 because of a Seeker missile upgrade.
You get
255.
55. Oh yeah.
It's like 5 more missiles.
Woo! By the way, there's a little glitch you can do in the trilogy version of Prime 2.
Really?
There's a little glitch that you can acquire the same missile expansion twice. It doesn't give you 260 missiles. It just glitches out your percentage and gives you 101%.
Where did you see that?
I saw it from RC Scepter 5665. He's pretty funny. Get up there.
I'm trying. It's just what? That was weird. Maybe Maybe the collision detection actually
I
decided to
don't
work
get
for
it. I don't
once.
get. Okay, I can see perfectly fine under the water, but then maybe that's because it's just me.
Yeah, it's probably just you.
I mean, seriously, I went pretty far in the frigate without the gravity suit. I
And
went.
then you realized you needed the gravity suit in
Oh,
order to move on.
yeah. I like
Also,
how the.
one thing I like more about the trilogy version, aside from just the aiming control, they give you more options for missiles. In this game, it's just 5 constantly, and fuck these guys.
Oh yeah, no.
Fuck them
One
hard.
of the thing I really like about this game, well, the original version of this game
Hang on.
is that the you scanned that thing. Don't worry.
No, I'm dead. Weeds. I think I need.
Yeah, those
I
little.
think I need to scan the weeds.
You probably do. But one of the things I really like about this game is that every time you charge up
Yeah.
your beam, it has a secondary effect to the gun. I mean, look, it when you charge up the power beam, it kind of glows. The the cannon glows a bit in some certain areas. The ice beam, when it's fully charged up, it kind of freezes over the thing.
The wave beam will get really like shocky and like look like it's gonna explode. To be honest,
It does.
it's like everything in this. It's like every single charge beam in this game, aside from the plasma beam, looks like it's gonna blow the damn thing up when you let it go.
What does the plasma beam do besides making your arm cannon look like the size of a leg?
It draws in extra energy from the lava that makes the thing longer. I don't know. It
Remember,
draws in extra energy from the lava that powers the plasma part of the plasma beam in the first place, I guess.
I don't know. There's no lava in a lot of areas where I use the plasma beam, and it's perfectly and it extends.
No,
the
like there's lava on the actual cannon.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
And actually, I'm gonna go through here and get stuff first.
Stuff.
Oh, god damn it. Speedrun ruined.
We weren't speedrunning to begin with.
I know, but that would ruin a speedrun right there.
Oh, speedrun
That
ruined.
too.
By the way, when you're editing this, would you just end the would you just end the second episode right after the flagger fight?
Probably.
Are you gonna be doing subtitles for each of the episodes?
I don't know.
That's a nice little touch.
I don't know. I may.
Speedrun ruined. I can just see that happening.
I've actually started to get the hang of the bomb jump.
Well, that one energy tank in Magmar Cabbage has annoyed the heck out of me. Where you need to be able to do your bomb jump just right in order to get to the energy tank.
Well, it's not that hard.
Well, I know. It's just the lava and everything.
Well, it's like it's pretty much like as soon as the energy from the bomb like goes, like as soon as it disappears from the morph ball, you lay the bomb. Like that.
Okay, I think I got it now.
It's not. It's an easy timing. It's just a simple timing thing that I actually ended up learning from doing it in the trilogy version with the spring ball.
Spring Ball, how you would be useful in this game. How come this isn't in this game?
I don't know. The L button does nothing in morph ball mode.
I mean, I think since since a lot of buttons are being used for the morph ball already, like the A, B, and stuff like that. But I think you can just flick the C stick, and that should work for a spring ball.
Or you could just hit the L button because the L button is used for absolutely goddamn nothing except for walking on.
I like how this missile expansion ended up getting a whole shrine dedicated to itself.
Well, the room is called the Vault.
I know, but even it has a skylight and everything. Oh, don't need the elevator.
Yep.
I forgot. Do you get fall damage in this game?
No. None of the Prime games do that.
Oh, that's good.
In fact, I don't think any Metroid game do that.
Fall damage. You're only useful in RPGs. Well, you're only used in RPGs, really.
You take fall damage in RPGs?
Yeah, you take fall damage in Xenoblade.
Why?
I think it's because they actually make it a bit more realistic,
And I'm probably gonna end it off here just so we can do some other stuff while we're here.
yeah, probably.
Seeing
get to
it.
the save point, and end it.
Yeah. Plus, I got something in my eye that I need to take care of.
There it is. Your sister sneezed.
Yeah. Anyway, I have been Silver Rocks 11,
I am Saint Dementio.
and this has been how whatever
Three.
part of Metroid Prime this has been. Anyway, see you guys next time, which for us would be in like 5 days because I am leaving for a vacation
Okay, what button
tonight.
do I press? Do I press pause or do I press stop?
Stop. And